16 million verified users just got access to their Pi tokens, another 700,000 are about to flood through KYC, and February 2026 is dumping 189 million Pi into circulation right now. We're watching one of the largest identity-verified blockchain communities in history either prove itself or collapse under its own weight, and the next 60 days are going to determine which way this goes. The price just hit 16 cents, smart money is accumulating, and palm print authentication just entered beta testing. Yeah, you heard that right, palm prints. Welcome back to the channel, CryptoFam. If you're not subscribed yet, smash that button right now because we're covering the Pi network situation that literally nobody else is breaking down with this level of detail. Drop a like if you want the algorithm to stop hiding these updates from you, and let's get into what's actually happening behind the scenes here. So the Pi core team just dropped a massive blog post, and we need to talk about the numbers because they're frankly insane. Back on January 30th, 2026, they announced they've unblocked nearly 2.5 million pioneers who were stuck in compliance purgatory, unable to migrate to mainnet because of additional security checks. We're talking about users primarily in certain regions who've been mining for years, watching everyone else move forward while they're frozen out. That migration bottleneck just broke wide open, and as long as these users stay active and complete their mainnet checklist, their transferable balances are migrating automatically. No manual intervention, just boom, you're in. This pushes the total migrated pioneer count to approximately 16 million verified humans on a blockchain network. Think about that for a second. Ethereum doesn't have 16 million verified identities, Solana doesn't, and nobody does. Pi Network is now operating as one of the largest identity-verified blockchain communities on the planet, and whether you believe in the project or not, that's a data point you can't ignore. According to the official Pi core team announcement on X, this is reinforcing their position as something genuinely different in the crypto space, not just another DeFi casino where bots outnumber humans 10 to 1, but here's where things get really interesting and, a bit concerning, depending on how you look at it. The Pi core team also announced that more than 700,000 previously ineligible pioneers are about to get KYC access in the coming weeks. That's 750,000 people who've been sitting on the sidelines, watching the price action, waiting for their turn. They're telling these users to open the Pi app regularly, check eligibility, and complete the process as soon as possible to prepare for ecosystem participation. So, another massive wave of supply is about to hit the market once these folks get verified and start claiming their tokens. Now, combine that with what's already happening in February 2026, we have data from community trackers, things like PiScan and MoneyCheck, showing that February is delivering the biggest monthly unlock of Pi tokens this entire year. We're talking somewhere between 186 and 189 million Pi flooding into circulation this month alone, and that's putting brutal downward pressure on price. We've watched Pi hit fresh lows in the 14 to 16 cent zone recently, which, if you've been following this project since the mobile mining days, is honestly pretty painful to see. The supply is absolutely overwhelming demand right now, and March's projections look much lighter at around 86 to 98 million tokens, so we're literally in the peak dump month as I'm recording this. Dr. Altcoin posted something on February 1st that honestly nailed the situation. He said, and I'm quoting here, February has the highest monthly Pi unlock in 2026. That is why I believe February and March are likely the best windows to buy Pi at lower prices. He's spot on with that unlock analysis because the numbers back it up completely. This is classic sell the news pressure where everyone who's been waiting to claim is dumping on exchanges, retail panic sells because they see red candles, and patient money starts quietly accumulating in the 14-cent range. It's textbook crypto cycle behavior, except this time it's tied to actual unlock schedules instead of just vibes and leverage liquidations. Let me give you my expert take on this entire situation because there's a signal in all this noise. In the short term, Dr. Altcoin's logic makes complete sense. These heavy unlock months create exactly the kind of temporary dip where smart buyers load up before stabilization kicks in. February and March could genuinely be the ugly window before lighter unlocks arrive, and the pressure eases. If you've got conviction in Pi's long-term utility and you're willing to stomach volatility, this is the kind of zone where accumulation happens, not when things are pumping and everyone's euphoric. But here's the longer-term thesis that actually has me cautiously optimistic, and I don't say that lightly about projects with this much skepticism around them. Dr. Altcoin continued in his post, looking ahead, I am optimistic that Q2 to Q4 of 2026 will mark a turning point when smart contracts are fully implemented, PiDEX is actively running, and Pi's price begins to increase organically through real utility. If, and this is a massive if, the Pi core team actually delivers on full smart contracts plus a functioning decentralized exchange this year, that could completely flip the narrative from mobile mining hype project to something with legitimate DeFi, gaming, and utility infrastructure. And they're already laying groundwork. Pi Network just activated the Stellar Protocol v25 upgrade on Mainnet back on January 30th, adding an updated X-ray privacy system and broader compatibility with zero-knowledge proof workflows. According to a post from Pi Network DEX on X, they're distributing Pi browser version 1.15.0 to align software with these protocol changes, targeting those 15.8 million mainnet users. This isn't vaporware anymore, this is actual infrastructure deployment. The protocol update introduces improvements for more efficient proving processes and lower execution costs for proof-based smart contract activity, which makes it easier to run private app features on the network. That's technical depth you don't see in memecoins. Plus, they're rolling out beta testing for palm print authentication, which honestly sounds like sci-fi until you realize it's privacy-focused biometrics that don't require facial recognition. This can be used for liveness checks, account recovery, fraud prevention, password resets, two-factor authentication, and enhanced KYC flows, especially for users requiring multiple verification steps. It's another layer proving they're thinking about security and user experience in ways most blockchain projects completely ignore. The Pi core team also confirmed KYC Validator reward distribution remains on schedule, with deployment expected by the end of March 2026. They noted the complexity of processing hundreds of millions of validation actions accumulated since 2021, which, yeah, that's a monumental back-end challenge. They're emphasizing fairness, accuracy, and strong security standards while encouraging pioneers to become KYC validators themselves to help speed up verification progress in their regions. It's community-driven verification at scale, resolving bottlenecks while maintaining safeguards against bad actors. And they're supporting builders too. Pi Network launched a free product design workshop to help community members convert ideas into Pi apps using a design-to-launch framework. The program covers UX/UI, prototyping, testing, and release preparation, linking builders to tools like App Studio. They've even added simulated USDT support to the testnet wallet so users can practice sending and receiving tokens before deploying real applications. That's ecosystem development, happening in real time. With 16 million migrated pioneers now, Pi actually has users, which is genuinely rare in crypto. Most chains have TVL and trading volume, but no real human engagement. Pi has the opposite problem, tons of humans, but they're still building out the DeFi infrastructure to give those users something meaningful to do beyond holding tokens. If they nail smart contracts and PiDEX by Q2 or Q3 this year, we could see organic price discovery driven by actual utility instead of just speculation and unlock schedules. That's when things get interesting. Pi Network hovers above $0.1500 at press time on Monday, trading in the red for the third straight day. Pi extends the pullback from the 50-day exponential moving average at $0.1944 toward the $0.1463 record low hit on Saturday, reinforcing a bearish alignment. Technically, the momentum indicators on the daily chart signal increased selling pressure after a broader 4-week decline. The moving average convergence divergence and signal line decline deeper into the negative territory as the red histogram bars widen, suggesting persistent bearish pressure. At the same time, the relative strength index at 21 remains in the oversold zone, asserting that sellers are in control. If Pi Network slips below $0.1463, it would enter a support discovery mode, which could potentially target the $0.1000 listing price. Looking up, the October 11th low at $0.1919 could serve as the immediate resistance, capping Pi rebound gains. So, that's the Pi Network situation as it stands in early February 2026. 16 million verified users, 189 million tokens unlocking this month, price touching $0.14, and infrastructure upgrades rolling out that could change everything by summer. Whether you're bullish, bearish, or just watching from the sidelines, you cannot deny that Pi is executing on a scale nobody else is attempting in the identity-verified blockchain space. If you found this breakdown valuable, go watch my previous video on altcoin accumulation strategies during unlock events. I'll link it in the description. Subscribe if you haven't already because I'm tracking every major development in this space, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it. Quick reminder, cryptocurrency is extremely volatile and high risk. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Always do your own research, never invest more than you can afford to lose, and understand that projects like Pi Network carry significant uncertainty despite their progress. Trade smart, stay informed, and protect your capital.